Hello everyone and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming.
Hey everybody.
We are back with part 2 of our Sonic CD Let's Play.
Ooh.
And we're starting at Act 1 of Quartz Quadrant.
Yep. We're in the fourth,
I think that's how it's said.
Oh. Huh. Okay, so that's how it goes, that way. Alright. Alright, so we got plenty of, travel to the past. Nope, too late.
So yeah, making good progress.
Yep. It is a good game. I like Sonic CD. I don't always get the chance to play it though.
Yeah, and it's like it has been released in a few compilations.
Yeah.
It's also been ported on PC, on Steam. I'm very curious about the Steam port. I'm gonna have to, probably once we're done recording, I will look it up to see. One, see if I can get it. Because I don't think it would be part of the Genesis Collection Hub, so that's because it's a Sega CD game, so it wouldn't make much sense. So I wanted to do some research to see if I actually can find a mod to give it the Japanese soundtrack, or if I could just download the Japanese version of the game. I will take either. I will either take a modded US version or I'll just do the Japanese version. Because I think even in the Japanese version, the zones will be written in English.
Yeah. I think so too, because I think Sega had the mindset that this is going to be so popular, we're going to release it instantly. Jeez, you guys scare me.
Yeah, and I feel like, see, I think that what's the saddest to me about the soundtrack is I think that Sega of Japan was specifically thinking about the international audience.
Yes.
Because the opening theme song in the Japanese version is sung in English.
Right.
So is the ending theme, and so is the moments of rap that are included.
Yeah.
Sprinkled in the Japanese soundtrack are also in English.
Yeah, so I feel that the Japanese were thinking, oh, this will be perfect. The Americans will like this.
Yeah, and the Europeans, took it in their version. That's why,
Yes.
Sega of Europe uses the Japanese soundtrack, but it came to Sega of America and they're like, nah.
Yeah, were they allergic to tooting the Sonic Warrior?
Maybe he heard Toot Toot Sonic Warrior and thought it meant farting.
Oh dear.
No, I'm kidding, but...
I know.
No, it was literally like, nah, I don't like this soundtrack. I know somebody who can do better. So he hires his own composer, and the composer makes completely different music.
He does.
But for some reason, we'll kept the music the same for the past music. Are you okay?
You alright, Sega CD, buddy?
It just made a weird sound.
Yeah, it did.
Are you still working? Oh dear. Come on, buddy. Oh,
it's working.
Thank goodness. You scared me. I was scared. I'm like, this is not good. Part 2 already an issue, but
I got an extra life.
Yay! Yeah. I like the yellow outline. Sonic CD is definitely a very unique game in the classic Sonic line.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like.
I was always concerned as to why it wasn't included in the Mega Collection, but then it was put in the Gems Collection.
Yes. Weirdly, it kind of stood out because the rest of the Gems Collection is like Game Gear games.
Yeah.
Other than Sonic the Fighters, which is an arcade. Sadly, we never got the Sega Sonic arcade game released on a compilation.
This guy.
Which I'm guessing that might be in copyright, you know where.
Limbo.
Limbo.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
This is.
we'll go with Limbo.
Ooh.
Maybe it's a thing where you have to wait till it opens up or till he stops dropping the stuff.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have my snack.
Wow, I see Robotnik's face on the TV monitor right there.
Oh. Now I know where Crash Bandicoot got the idea from.
Yep.
Neocortex.
But hey, at least I got that extra life again.
So sorry about the noise. I'm having my snack.
That's okay, bud.
Rapper crinkling ASMR.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite ASMRs next to pushing buttons and
Nails on chocolate.
never mind. That's not one I personally care for.
I was making a joke because this is a noise that annoys people.
Oh, it is?
Rapper opening, yeah.
Oh wow.
That's why I was
I think
making.
I've got some positive one.
Oh, you like rapper crinkling? Well, I won't shame you for that.
Thanks.
Hey,
Sonic.
I'm sure there are some people that like noises that most people find disturbing.
Oh. Ow. It's not really a disturbing sound, I don't think.
I mean, I've heard people say it's annoying, like to hear somebody like going.
No,
with the rapper.
Dookie. Yikes. Maybe you just have to not die.
Maybe it's a survival. Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you just have to survive. That's how you do it. You could get one hit, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But hey, I got 5 lives off that, so that's a good thing.
Yep.
Yeah, so it wouldn't surprise me as Neocortex. The real inspiration for Neo was Ivo Robotnik.
Maybe, you never know.
Of course, Robotnik's probably thinking, why didn't I capture the hedgehog and alter him? Of course.
Yep. That's the other interesting thing. Like, yeah, he made a metallic version of Sonic, but I'm like, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, even in the cartoons, there's never an episode where he tries to brainwash Sonic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? Not only is it a very common trope in cartoons, but like, dude, think about it. If you can't defeat Sonic, why not try to get Sonic to work for you?
Yeah.
Or at the very least, you could like, try to like, not manipulate, but like, capture, either hold Tails hostage, or Amy, or somebody like that.
Yeah.
And like, be like, I'm going to hurt him or her unless you do my bidding.
Right.
Like, I mean,
that would be a bad guy thing to do. Oh, God.
Now, that second one would probably be less effective than just figuring out how to brainwash Sonic. But.
Right. True. As we saw in that one episode of Sonic X, that we still don't understand why. Probably one of the weirdest, to be polite, episodes of the Metalex saga. Metarex.
Well, it probably in English was Metalex, but which one specifically?
In which the bad guy had dastardly captured both Chris and Cosmo, and
oh my God,
had hurt Cosmo, and he was like, "What did you hurt Cosmo?" And then angrily what did you do to Chris?
Yeah.
And it had the most anticlimactic ending because Shadow saves the day by just
wow,
youch.
You were frozen
Today.
I was frozen today.
Yeah. Oh, the past is really dangerous too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Whoa.
Gotta be careful with those,
That is electricity.
Yeah. Not to be played with. This was the past. What
And also that was like, a lot of fans around me were making like a big deal about this like evil Sonic. And I think he appeared in that episode. And it was so like, not evil Sonic at all. So I was so disappointed because I have this thing for good guys that temporarily become bad. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine thanks to Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
I can literally say that it was Power Rangers' fault. That it's become a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah, Savon, if you're watching this,
how dare you? No. I'm kidding.
No, we're really happy that you brought the Power Rangers to our lives.
Yes, even though you did questionable things.
Yeah. I have to call a spade, unfortunately, yeah.
And now, I don't know if they stole that plot point from the Japanese one. If they did, oh my god, I really want to see the Japanese one.
I guess I'll have to,
Because it probably would be really fun to watch for seeing my guilty pleasures.
No, I guess I'll have to look through my collection. I think I got a copy.
Yeah, I guess we'll try it at some point. I could at least try an episode or two. I was just worried because I tried to watch the American one again and I can't. I don't know why. Like,
it's okay, bud.
I just can't handle the campiness anymore. I don't know. It's like I'm too old for this campiness type of thing, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say.
It's okay, bud.
And I mean, I watched a little bit of a more recent Sentai, which is like, Super Sentai is like what it's originally called in the Japanese one. Plus whatever subtitle that year's thing is.
Right.
And I had watched one from 2015, like, not 2013 when I was in Japan. And yeah, the campiness still was a little bit painful, but this was like a really very dark, very surprisingly dark for a Christmas special. This was literally like a Christmas special because, and the only reason I knew was because, like, out of nowhere, the one character just starts singing Jingle Bells. That's where the campiness comes in. Like, he was fighting the bad guys and he just starts singing Jingle Bells in English. And I'm like...
Whoops.
I'm like... But this... Also, in this same Christmas special, the main villains had kidnapped the main guy, who I think was the Red Ranger, because it's almost always the Red Ranger.
Yeah.
Had kidnapped his parents and had them in some kind of weird, void, desolate world that was really cold. And he's like, if you don't get here in 24 hours, your parents will die.
Woof.
This was in a Christmas special.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow. Super Sentai doesn't beat around the bush.
No, it really doesn't. Not even for Christmas.
No.
But some elements of the show seemed really cool. A little weird, but also kind of cool. I mean, we had human Super Sentai characters, and then we had like we had like these robotic characters as well.
Gonna have to do that. Oh wow!
And then we had a gold and silver ranger who it seems like they're kind of neutral parties. Like, they're not really on the villain side, but they're also not on the good side all the time either.
True.
They just do what they want. And I just thought that was really...
That's two. Wow.
I thought that was really cool.
That is.
Also, I like the idea of a gold ranger and a silver ranger. Really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Also, the gold ranger was female.
Nice.
I thought was really cool.
I like that.
Very badass looking female character.
Cool. Wacky workbench.
Yeah.
Oh, so,
More electricity.
Yeah. And it springs you. Gotta be careful. Those things look like atoms. Gotta be extra will in a laboratory or a workbench because you never know when you could potentially have an accident.
Man, yeah, I wish I would have a field day with this work area.
Gotcha.
Whoa. Well, yeah, I mean, so many workplace violations.
Oh, you're right.
OSHA.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would. Actually, yeah, they'd be the person. They would have condemned the whole spot, and well, this would be closed.
Yes.
Ow. Dookie.
And Dr. Robotnick would be paying a huge fine.
Yeah. Schneisel. Oh. Ow. No. Dookie.
There goes your ring.
Yikes. Yes. Manure. Sorry about that, everyone.
I mean, you have this electric current that's just open.
Yeah. It's worse than old electric train sets, which were most likely not that safe because they didn't think of protecting the wires. But, yeah.
Yes.
Alright. It's a little dizzy, making me have flashbacks to the teacups at the world of Disney.
Yeah. Never been to Disney World.
That's okay.
Actually, don't really want to be, frankly. I'm one of the only few that never really... You know, to be honest, even as a little kid, I didn't have a particular desire to go. Which that part might be unique.
Yes, I would think so.
And
it's Small Rocks Don't Hurt You.
It's probably because I was not as theme park obsessed as...
That's okay.
I mean, I enjoyed King's Dominion and Six Flags okay. When I went. But I think by the time I was in high school and I went to Hershey
Whoa,
Park.
spikes. Oh, crap.
It's like Mr. Cave Zone.
Yeah.
With the falling rocks and the spikes. By the time I was in high school and we went to Hershey Park, I just wasn't that into it anymore.
That's okay. What? He's out of his thing and...
After this big, mysterious white flash happened.
That wasn't an atomic bomb, was it? No, Sonic would have been bad.
Sonic would be ashes.
So would Robotnik.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, but I do think his machine exploded.
Yes.
I think that's what that was supposed to be.
Yep. Funny how Robotnik got out of that unscathed.
And I don't think they would have had the audacity to do an atomic bomb.
No, Sonic they wouldn't have done that, I don't think.
No. Especially the one that was made in Japan.
Correct.
I think they would worry about upsetting their players too much.
Not to mention, it would be unrealistic. They wouldn't have survived.
Yeah, and talk about the first ever M-rated Sonic game.
Yeah. Sonic rated M?
Because I'm pretty sure back then, including something like an atomic bomb, probably would have earned that.
Yep.
Hang in there, buddy.
It's okay, game. Come on now.
It's okay. Sometimes the CD gets a little upset.
Yeah.
It's trying its hardest.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whoa.
Now we're in the past. I wonder if it's that song we heard once. I swear I played this game, the PC game with you once, didn't I?
Probably.
Yeah.
Either that or you played it on Jen's collection. I think you played it on Jen's collection.
Yes, that is true. I did play it on Gem's collection.
I think
Yikes.
you played through it together. It's so pretty.
It is. Beautiful, actually.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so we're very happy you're with us while we play this game.
Yes, we both are. I'm very happy to be playing this game, especially for the game's 30th anniversary.
Yes.
Oof.
I don't know if Sega did anything for it, but hopefully they did.
I hope so too, and we're stuck.
I think the soundtrack I got was either for the 20th or 25th anniversary, so it was like a remastered version of the soundtrack, and it's very good. I do highly recommend it. More than likely, I know on some videos people have made about Sonic CD, they have not been able to include
that light bulb thing is concerning me.
a lyrical version of the opening at times. And that's why at first I thought maybe they changed the soundtrack because maybe the opening had like issues, copyright issues. Because sometimes the record labels for some Japanese artists say, oh, you can only play this music in Japan. I don't know why.
Yeah, that is a possibility, to be fair.
Other than the fact that Europe got the same soundtrack. So that kind of defeated that theory.
Yeah, so what gives?
Unless they were like literally like, you can't play this music in the US, which makes no sense.
Right.
That would be a little bit too specific, I feel like. And they'd probably get backlash for that.
Yep. You can play this in any country you want except the USA. Oh, and Canada, too, because we don't want it there either.
But, like...
Really?
But, like, the issue with Gundam Zeta, why they had to change the opening when they brought it over here, was because that record label was like, oh, no, you can only play her music in Japan. I don't know why, but they said that.
Yes, and they conveniently changed their mind when they released Zeta, and they didn't bother to change...
You mean Double Zeta.
Double Zeta, the one that... Zeta 2 in 87, and they didn't bother to fix the previous release.
I thought, I'll have to see if it's a different artist. I thought the second opening was the same artist that did the Zeta openings.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, it could be someone different. I'm not sure.
Right. I say that because I swear some of the songs from Zeta appear in Double Zeta, and they were not censored out of the...
Well, the background music wasn't a problem. It was just the opening song.
I swear, yeah. I thought they used one of the songs.
Oh, like the
ending and closing.
You're right.
And played it in the jukebox as background music.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible, but by the time we translated Double Zeta, that the contract expired.
And that when something was negotiated and it turned out they could use it, but they never changed it for the next batch of Zeta DVDs.
Yeah, which I kind of wish they had.
Same.
Because those openings, both openings of Zeta are really good, and I am glad that I bought the soundtracks in Japan, and also that I saw clips of it in Japan so that I could experience the originals.
Definitely. Thanks, Bud, by the way, for...
But by the way, you might be able to... you will be able to see clips of the original Japanese openings and endings on YouTube for Zeta Gundam if you have not already, if your only source was the DVD release over here and you got that epic background music as the opening instead.
Yes, the 60s sci-fi movie. Yeah.
Yeah, Connor jokingly calls it. We were like, it's somewhere between a sci-fi opening and like Superman.
Gundam come, save the day, defeat the bad guys.
Except it's just instrumental.
Exactly.
But yeah.
No, those were lyrics I invented.
Yeah. I'm sure they knew that, but I wanted to make that clear because that almost, that could work with Tomino Gundam stuff.
Hey, Tomino, if you're watching this episode,
hire us.
Sign us, and I'll be happy to sing for you.
If you're still working on Gundam, I don't know if you're still working on Gundam series.
Maybe you can suggest it to your friends who are working on Gundam. So,
Because the opening for the first Gundam was all about fly Gundam, save the day, Peppy.
Yeah. And while you're at it, I can help you land a job with them as well for.
Voice acting.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Yeah. That would be awesome to do voice acting in Japan if I ever can break through. We will see.
Yes.
This is very beautiful, very bright.
It is.
I can see why Sonic Mania got a lot of inspiration from Sonic CD. It is very beautiful.
It is. Very eye-catching, and they went all the way, I feel, to show the coolness and the graphic capabilities of the Sega CD with this game. Ooh, Juki!
Because I know Sonic Mania was supposed to be like a tribute to all the classic Sonic games, but what little I played of it, I mostly got Sonic CD vibes from it.
Yeah, I can see that.
And also because I have it on the PC, so it's really hard to play on the PC.
But hey, if you want to watch, to finally have the chance to have Tails in Sonic CD.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I think I said he's one of my personal favorite of the Sonic eras.
Yeah. I still am unsure whether I liked them taking him in a science-y genius direction. I would have been perfectly fine with him just being a genius inventor and that's it. But they seem to go into the scientist route with him as well, which I'm like, okay, I guess it works, but I don't know. I guess I feel bad for the mechanics, where it's like, can't he just be a really good mechanic?
I think so.
Does he have to be a scientific guy too?
Everyone's favorite fox with two tails.
I got to text.
Oh, a text message.
Oh no, that's your text. Why did it come through now? Weird.
Is that the one where I'm saying I'm coming over?
Yeah. Well, no, it's the one where you're telling me you're here.
Oh.
I'm like, yes, I know you're here. You've been here a few hours.
Yeah, I'm playing this game right now.
How did you send me this text when you didn't even touch your phone?
Magic.
Witchcraft.
Yeah. Well, I always wanted to learn this stuff, even though I don't know.
You wanted to learn witchcraft?
Well, wouldn't see why not. I thought Sabrina the Teenage Witch was cool when I was in elementary school.
Yeah, sadly, real witchcraft is not like that.
No, it isn't. It's a lot more...
It's not that convenient, sadly.
Right. And even if it is convenient, it tragically backfires a lot for our favorite
yes.
witch. Yeah.
And yes, I know we're at the end, but we're going to get to the end of the stage first.
Yes, that would be the preferred goal.
Yeah, we're not going to just be like, oh, 30 minutes by, and then we just cut off.
There we are.
There we go.
All right, everybody.
All right, everyone. We will see you in next part.
Yep. Have a good one.
Yes, we're just going to wait till it loads the next one so we can pause.
Yep. I think that was upstairs.
Hang in there. And, yep, we're glad you came, and we will see you next time.
Yep, see you too. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.